Ready to go now, Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Number 20, Troy Johnston.
High fly ball down the left field line.
No!
And a foul ball.
Foul ball!
0-1. And this is inside. On the ground, right side. Betts whips it to first. And an easy out to start the game. Torres checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Late on that fastball. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Good take by Torres.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Digging in, Brent Rooker.
Strike! Woo!
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hey!
Just missed. Rooker off of first with 2 away. Chapman gets a piece there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starter for Colorado, Chase Dollander. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Ohtani.
Whoa!
Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Dollander, a righty that throws with power. 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 2-1. Two up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first, and the Dodgers are set. Back here in LA, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Number 7 now at the plate.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Diaz takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And that is out of play. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, 2-2. Got him. That K is his bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ball 1.
So 2 balls and no strikes. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. And there's one down.
Nope, outside.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The rare K for Mookie. Here's a big power threat. Colson Montgomery. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The Dodgers with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Baez. And that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Eric Haas.
Huh.
And
Nope,
now it's
that's
even
away.
up.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Next
That's
pitch,
a
a
ball.
slider that misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-2.
That's out the
Just
corner.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Marcy.
On the ground. Oh, great stop to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Now it's going to be Troy Johnston. Line drive. 2 away. And this one squirts away from the catcher. But no advance. That's ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a 1-1. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, that's inside.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Baez fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Chapman throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Andy Pages digs in now. Marcy on the move. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Brent Rooker digging in for the Rockies.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Clips the corner. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh!
This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Strike! Woo!
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Number 7, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
That's a strike. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing.
Right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Nope. Ball 1. Strike 1.
Chapman off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Baez in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's the 0-2. And there's 1 away.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
No, that's a ball. Huh.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on.
Whoa.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fair ball. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
That's
Ball
off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Oh.
That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Montgomery in the box now, takes strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the... We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Rockies catcher, Eric Haas.
All these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Troy Johnston will hit next. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Michael Peterson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Will Smith to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Fouled off. He was late. 1 away. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fought off foul. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Grounds 1 to short. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. That's got a chance. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Brent Rooker digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. That one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. And here's the first baseman. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the sixth. Shohei Ohtani. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0. That's inside. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Marcy ranging into the alley, dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy, 1 for 2.
Nope, that's foul.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Now a slow roller to second. Torres sends it to first. They get the out on Muncy. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-1.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still...
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close.
Diaz to second, a sensational double play. Next for Colorado, Eric Haas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. That is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hill measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Ball 1 there.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
That's the ball.
The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground right side. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. To third, Muncy. Long throw to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, the new pitcher in the game, Seth Halverson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Slow roller to third. And foul ball. Got him. 1 up, 1 down. And that skips into dirt. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Paz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Chapman there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in LA, now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. And that's
out
off
the corner.
The inside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Jet swing went around, and that's strike 2. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Rockies down to their final out. And now the first baseman.
Hey!
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Bowling. Ball 2.
The next pitch
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
3 balls and a strike.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on
Ball
base,
4,
but
take it
he
back.
can't groove one either.
So now a pinch hitter, Mark Vientos. He represents the go-ahead run. This is again 5 in a row.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one misses. Ball 3.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And the tying run is on base. So here's Baez now, trying to deliver as the hero. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-0. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. That one outside. And now 3-1. They're down to their final strike. Got him looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.